what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. In this video, we're going to go over the latest price analysis for Shiba Inu. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. All right, so what an amazing day for Shiba Inu. We did get the bullish reversal that we were looking for yesterday. And of course, in yesterday's video, we were talking about how we were in this broadening or descending broadening wedge right here. And we talked about this is a bullish formation, so we should get a breakout. And overnight, we did consolidate sideways into a pennant pattern right here. And this morning, we did actually get the breakout we were looking for. And also in this morning's video, we were talking about how we had, if we did continue to break out, that our target area would be right up here. As you see, we did perfectly meet that. And in order to get that target again, all we did was measure from the top of the pennant pattern down here, down to the bottom, and then come over to our breakout area. And then, of course, you can see our target was perfectly met right here. All right, and we currently are forming another pattern right now. We'll go over in a second and see what we could be forming. And also, we do have a trend line right here that is developing as well. So in order to stay on the bullish side, we do want to stay above that. So right around here. All right, we do want to stay above this trend line right here. Of course, if we break that, then we'll be looking for a bearish target right somewhere down here. So actually, let's pull up the Fibonacci retracement and see where we could be heading on the short term. All right, so we're going to go down from our swing low that we had yesterday evening and come up here to our swing high that we just recently had. So right around here, and put that down there. All right, there we go. All right, so if we, of course, we did actually come up here. Let me zoom out a little bit. We actually came up here to the top of our old descending triangle. This is the trend line actually on our descending triangle, which is very bullish. I personally didn't think we would actually come up this far. I figured we'd probably come over here, maybe get rejected and come back down and then consolidate and head back up. But this is a good sign. We actually did break our major resistance line right here as well, which is our old support level, the bottom of our descending triangle. But anyway, let's get some short-term targets for us. All right, so if we are able to break this old trend line right here, our old resistance line on our descending triangle, our next target we'll be looking for is the 0.27. That's up here at the 7160 area. And of course, the next level above that will be the 0.618. That is the 7939 area. All right, and of course, we'll go over and look at the RSI in a second and see how we are looking. But of course, if we do break bearish, then our next targets will be down here. All right, so our next, of course, our target, the 0.236 level does line up really well with our descending triangle trend line right there. Next level down after that would be the 0.382. That is right there. And of course, generally, we will come back down to the 0.5. That's one of our main areas, and then the 0.618 areas down here as well. I don't think we'll go that low, but of course we'll have to wait and see how that does play out on the short term. But again, the two bearish levels down here we'll be looking for is the 0.5 and the 0.618, and the 0.618 is at the 5174 area. All right, but again, we want to stay above this trend line. Of course, generally, we do have consolidation, then we run up a little bit. And then if we do have a parabolic run, then generally we, of course, come up a little bit. And then we do have this really high parabolic run where generally we get a nice blow off top and then we retrace back down to another level, which might be around this area. That could happen as well if we continue to break bullish. But let's go over here and check out our check out our RSIs and see how we are looking. All right, so currently our RSI, we actually did, let me draw a trend line on this one for us. So this is our trend line on the 15-minute chart. Right, so maybe somewhere around there. Drag this down a little more. All right, so we currently are riding this trend line right here. Of course, we can go a little bit, maybe get a bounce right here, go a little bit higher for our next little small run. Of course, right here, we are very close on this line. If we do break this down, we'll be going back down to retrace some of our levels down here. But we'll see how that plays out. And our stochastic is looking really good. That's bullish. So we have come back down and corrected, and we are heading back up. Of course, it depends on how high we get up here. We could get rejected and come back down. All right, and let's go over to our hourly chart. All right, and right now our hourly chart, of course, our RSI is getting very close to the overbought territory as well right here. We do have this trend line right here as well that we want to watch out for. Let me draw this with the trend line tool. Of course, we do have this line right here as well. So both on the 15-minute chart right now and on our hourly chart, we are right now on this trend line. Of course, if we do break it, we'll be heading back down for a retracement. And as you can see right here, our stochastic has come up. We are in the very overbought territory. We are heading back down. It looks like we might be heading in for a correction. Of course, it'll be a short-term correction. And what we want to watch out for here is for us to, if we do correct, we want to make sure we do maintain a higher high. As long as we stay above this area and create a higher high up here, then maybe consolidate and head up. That's what we are looking for. But of course, right here on the hourly chart, the stochastic is starting to face downward. So we could be looking for a short-term correction coming up here. All right, and over here on our 4-hourly, our RSI is in a decent territory. We're at the 53 right here. And of course, after this run that we had out through the day, our stochastic is overextended. We are in the overbought territory as well right now. So again, we could be looking for a correction coming in shortly too. But our RSI is looking really good, so that's a good sign as well. And over here on our daily chart, our RSI is currently sitting around the 60 area. And let me delete some of this down here. All right. And as you see down here, our stochastic is got a little bit of a hook starting right here. So of course, we do want to, next couple of days, I think we will continue this long bull run. That's a very good sign. We have a lot of room to work with right here. All right, and let's head back over to our 15-minute chart, see if we have anything new developing. All right, so currently on our 15-minute chart, we are still consolidating into a possible pattern right here. Let's see if we can maybe make any sense of this. All right, let's see here. All right, so currently I don't see any major pattern developing. Of course, we are making something right now. We'll have to see how this does play out. We do have a little bit of a possible pennant pattern that could have formed right there, but I don't see any major breakout at the moment. We'll have to see how this does play out. You draw another trend line right here. All right. All right, so currently I don't see any major pattern that's really coming to my mind right now. We'll have to see how this does play out. Again, two more things we want to look for right here. Of course, if we want to break bullish, we do want to make sure we stay above this trend line and then get back above this area right here. All right, and we could actually see here. So if we come over here, and if we do happen to create another, so somewhere right there, we could actually be forming some type of ascending triangle right here. It might not be the best pattern, but we could have some type of ascending triangle starting right here. We'll have to see how it plays out. But of course, we do want to make sure we get it right above this old candlestick right there and maintain a level above it, and then break above this old trend line right here. And then we should make our new high, or not new high, but our local high at the 0.27, and then of course again at the 0.618 up here. But again, if we do break through this trend line, then we will be heading back down to one of our areas around the 0.5 or the 0.618. We'll have to see how it plays out. But again, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch the video. I appreciate all the new subscribers coming in, and I appreciate all you guys that are actually out there sharing this with other people and getting it shared to other YouTubers and other people that are on Twitter. I appreciate you guys very much for that. And as always, please make sure you do like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And make sure you do go over to my Twitter. I will be adding some tweets here and there throughout the days. And again, you can reach me there at Daniel Wheeler. That is at @OnlyCryptoCycle. And again, that is at @OnlyCryptoCycle. And see you guys in the next video, and have a good night. Take care.